Hello everyone, welcome to our channel again. We have some amazing news to tell you.
Ida and I think we shared earlier on that we made a game together for a little game jam back in January called Get Closer, and it was a game talking about depression, and in the game you learn how to talk to a character that's going through their depression, and you learn things that are helpful, things that are unhelpful to say to someone in that situation. And it went down really well and we won a prize for it, and then we were invited to exhibit the game at a big game conference here in London called EGX Resd, and when we were there
We met a lot of people that tried the game, which was great because it was like user testing for free and never ending. And it was good because you were there and you could ask questions afterwards, and we got a lot of like new ideas and ways to improve the game. And we met people like Gaming the Mind,
which are a group of psychiatrists who are particularly interested in games as therapy, and they have a Twitter where you can follow them, and they spoke to us and they're like, if you're interested in taking the game further, we'd love to help you. And we also spoke to some people who work in education, such as Jefferson Toll. Hello Jeff. He told us that he thought that that it would be a great game for teaching young children things like emotional vocabulary, because when kids are very young, sometimes they don't know what words to put on the way that they feel. That all went really well and we were feeling really good about our little game. And then back in April I applied for something called the Sky Women in Tech Scholarship, which is funding for female-led tech projects to give them money and support and mentorship. And I submitted our game as like a little prototype.
And you did a great job.
And I did a great job, and Ida helped me with the presentation. And we practiced it and we like art directed the bejesus out of it. And then we headed out to the Sky campus, which is out in Osterley, just outside of London, and we presented it.
Well, you presented it, I waited in Tesco.
You waited in Tesco while I presented it, because the thing is, so it's to fund a scholar, and so I because I do all the.
It's like one person. You cannot go in groups or something.
Yeah. So it's to fund the tech side of it. So I'm the tech side of the project, and Ida's like the creative side of the project. So went in, did the presentation, and then like nothing happened for a month, and it was very sad.
You were so scared. You were like, I'm not gonna get it. I didn't know. So I knew our idea was amazing and super like useful and also marketable, because, you know, let's be realistic here. But I didn't know what other people were presenting. So I was like, maybe there's better idea, but our idea is amazing. So I was very confident.
Yeah. And so we were on the train one morning, and I got a phone call. It was a bit. It had been so long that I kind of just put it out of my mind. But I got a phone call to say that Get Closer had been chosen and our project was going to get funded, and I lost my mind and proceeded to like swear.
You never swore. You were saying, "Oh Jesus!" That's not swearing.
I mean, it's not appropriate.
You always say Jesus, and oh my God.
I know that
oh,
Catholic life though. Sweet baby mother of God. Anyway, so we got it, and that's. I was gonna swear again. Absolutely fantastic that happened, and yeah. So now Ida and I are gonna make Get Closer into a real thing, and we wanted to make this video to say that we're gonna start kind of vlogging and documenting the process of making the game, because we're just starting now with like a big research phase. Ida's getting going with like character designs and kind of like the overall like visual language of the game. I'm doing a big deep dive on research papers, because I have to do this as part of my thesis as well for my games design masters. And yeah, so we just wanted to let you know. And also we've been very shit at posting videos because all this exciting stuff has been happening in the background.
But we thought it would be a great idea to document everything, because this feels very, at least for me, it feels very scary. Like, what is happening? I don't know what I'm doing. So we thought it would be great to document everything, because we are absolute beginners and we are a bit scared. So we think it's going to be very useful for if someone is interested in doing something like this.
Yeah. I think so. The big reason why Sky wants to do these scholarships is because there's still a ridiculous gender gap in tech. I think it's like less than 20% of all female tech entrepreneurs are female, I think, at least here in the UK, and they want to put funding for projects like this because they are trying to create like the next generation of female role models, because at the moment there are very few female role models. So they're hoping that like we will do a good job of making ourselves visible and sharing our work and sharing our projects, so that other women can see that there's like a space for them in tech, and that there's a space for like projects like this, which I mean is a mental health story, and it's going to be a game, and then that there's a place for these kind of ideas in tech as well. Yeah, and I think it'll be interesting, hopefully from a mental health standpoint, because we're going to be working with mental health professionals. It'll be interesting from a game design standpoint. Aida has an amazing like actual like lived experience of playing games, and I have this like kind of abstract academic experience of games, so we're going to try and bring those together.
Yeah, and also this is like extremely important for us because it's an educational game. So we want it to be extremely enjoyable and educate you very implicitly, but the basic, like the main aim of this is helping.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, we want to make this thing the best that we can, and we've been warned by like everyone we've spoken to so far, like, you know, make it concise, make a nice little tight little package, and do a good job of that, rather than trying to make it too big too soon. So yeah, so we just wanted to let you know that that's what we're doing.
And if you have any questions or you want to know more or whatever, just write your questions in the comments and we will answer them. Yeah. So we're gonna basically start vlogging. So we will upload like weekly vlogs, I guess.
Yeah. I have like I recorded some stuff for the past couple of weeks because I went out to the Sky Campus for the launch of it, and I went out to like the Women of Silicon roundabout conference, which was just stuff that I had to go and do on my own. But hopefully from this point onwards it'll be more like myself and Aida doing things together, because it's just, I think, for the launch of this thing that all that stuff is going to happen.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for watching.
Much.
And what else?
And there's, I mean, like, if you're a woman in tech, like, there's funding out there for stuff, and tech companies are mad to hire us because they know that there's a big problem. So I just make the point that, like, if any of our viewers are interested in that field, then it's a great, or interested in like choosing a career path in like tech, is they're just clamoring for women right now because there's not enough of us.
And if you like it, of course.
And if you like it.
If you are interested.
If you like it and you like getting paid a lot of money.
No.
Two of those things combined. If you like it and you don't want to get paid any money at all.
No! Boot!
I know, capitalism is terrible.
Yeah. No, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we hope you, I mean, we know, we will also be, I mean, I think this is going to be interesting anyway, because it's just a process of something, and yeah, I don't know, if
we're just learning by doing.
We will keep uploading the videos that we
usually do, but it's just that this is going to be some new stuff, and we just
it's going to be more like main, like, yeah. We're gonna make a playlist so you can watch the whole documentaries. Yeah, that's it.
So yeah.
So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
We're going on holidays.
But you want everyone to know?
Well, we're going to be on holidays in the video, but I'm excited.
Okay, we're going on holidays.
We're going on holidays. That's why we're dressed so festive.
Are we?
Well, you're dressed festive. Enough for both of us.
Would you please say goodbye?
Goodbye!
Why do we always do this?
I don't know, we need to stick the landing on these a bit better.